Morning guys, I hope you're well. What's that? Obviously. Right, okay, so today I was going to go for a ride. It's the 23rd, so it's only a few days till Christmas now. The problem is I've gone to go take the cover off my motorbike, and the chain, the sprockets, everything I've sort of installed in the last video has surface rust on it. I don't know if you've seen the previous video, the one where I went for the MOT, went around sort of a scenic route and had a walk over at Cardamil Valley. There seemed to have been salt on the road that day and I wasn't aware about it. So when I put the bike away, put the sheet on it, knowing I was going to be using it in the next day or two, yeah, rust has crept in quickly. So the video has changed from going for a ride. I was going to go to Ponderosa Cafe, have some lunch, which would have been nice, but instead I'm going to go and clean my bike, get it ready for the next ride, make sure it stops rusting. So I'm going to make a video on that today, a bit of a change, but yeah, we'll see what we can do from it. And the kettle's not turning on. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to have some breakfast as I've woke up a bit late, then I'll take you to the bike. It's really hard to do this with one hand. It is absolutely filthy, really dirty. This side's even worse, look at that. Just one ride, the bike was clean before this. Well, part of the enjoyment is also to clean it. Alright then, let's get started. Now, before anyone, bear with me. Oh, got it on the lens. There we go. Now, before anyone notices, this is not proper snow foam, just normal soap. I just always spray this on first, and then I'll fill up the bucket. Okay, so in this bucket, I've just got one of these guards that go on the bottom, stops any stones that I'm going to get from washing onto the bike to get into the sponge, so it minimises all the scratches. And I'll also have another bucket here for the back wheel and the chain. I've got a dirty sponge which will just clean the outside of the chain and hopefully remove some of that surface rust. So with any washing, you want to try and go one way with the paint, again just to minimise the scratches. If you start doing round circular motions, you're going to start getting swirl marks in the paint. It is only minuscule, it just depends how particular you are. You off. That's better. Let's clean me off. Okay, so the plastics are all clean now. I'm just going to now go into the rear wheel, the chain. And then once we've done that, we'll start to polish the panels, or not polish, sorry, wax the panels. Polish, people actually get muddled up when people say polish. They're actually, polish is abrasive, so when you're putting the polish on the panels, you're taking a layer of the lacquer off. Only very minuscule, but it doesn't actually protect the paint. So if you use a wax, the wax will protect the paint from the sun, from debris, from anything else. So once I've gone through the rest of the bike, I've gone through the chain and cleaned all the oil off, I'll then do the panels with wax to make sure that they're protected over the winter, and I'm going to then get a oil over the metal parts to protect that again over the winter. Now I'm going to use a microfiber towel. I'm just going to go around drying the whole bike off. I'm going to get into all the little bits. Now bear in mind, the sponge I've used I can't use again unless I use it for wheels or anything like that. I've then used it from the body to the wheel. I can't use it back to the body, so I'll have to replace my sponge, which is fine. I do that quite regular, and the same for the towels as well. You have to wash the towels if you start drying off in areas that the stones will get into, because as soon as you put that back to the body it'll start to scratch. So yeah, I'm going to dry the bike now, then I'm going to wax the plastics, and then I'm going to grease the frame just to help it with the salt. If I had known the salt would be on the road before I went out to do the MOT, I wouldn't have probably used it until I'd done this step, waxed the metal, because on these Kawasaki's the frame's steel, and they'll rust as soon as the salt starts hitting them. And in the UK we get lots of salt. So yeah, I'll crack on. Okay, so please be mindful that this video isn't a detailed wash of the bike. I'm not going to spend hours on it. I'm not going to get in with a brush and go into all the fine pieces of the engine and the rear wheel and so on. This bike is used regular. It's used through the winter. In England we have loads and loads and loads of salt, so it will get worn, I suppose, a lot quicker than the bikes that are summer bikes only, maintained really well, don't see any rain or water or anything like that. This bike isn't that. So I'm just doing a prevention video. What I'm going to do now is oil the chain, then I'm going to get some ACF 50, and I'm going to put that on all the metal parts. That will protect the metal as much as it can through the winter, and then I'm going to get wax for the body, the panels. If you can, you're trying to get down into the rubber on either side of the chain. A bit tricky, especially when you're holding the camera. Okay, so I've just done the oil on the chain. I'm now going to use ACF 50. So it's an anti-corrosion. It kills corrosion, supposedly converts it sort of back. I don't know if I believe that myself, but I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to now use a brush. So I'm going to use a brush now and put this on all over the metal, so every single piece of metal I can see. I'm just going to brush it in. Alright, so all the metal's now covered in oil, so that will protect it through the majority of the water and the salt that will come onto it. I've now just got some carnauba wax. I'm now going to put that on the plastics, and once we've done that, the bike will be partially ready. So I need a microfiber towel. Which is there. Oh, I've got 2 of them. I don't need 2 of them. Okay. Again, the same with when you're washing the bike, you only go one direction. It's the same with the wax. I don't know if you guys have used the Maguire's carnauba wax, but it smells so good. Okay, now the polish is on, I'm going to put the Maguire's black plastic trim over some of the plastics here, so they look a bit dull, and this should liven it back up. Okay, so I'm going to now buff it all off, and I think we'll be done. Right then, just let me get in the house. Oh, hello Tinky Woo. Hello. You want to say hello to everyone? Hello everyone. No? Okay. Right. Okay, so just get out the wind. That's going to be the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. I hope the video gave you some insight on how to prevent or how to help with using it over the winter. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything, please put it in the comments. Give the video a like, and if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, stretchy. I can't turn the camera off. There we go.